Hai, Assalamualaikum. So anak-anak sekalian, so today we are going to discuss about the mechanism of enzyme action, which is known as the lock and key hypothesis. So stay tuned. What is lock and key hypothesis? You must understand the first one is enzymes are complex protein that made up of polypeptide chain, iaitu protein ini adalah daripada rantaian polypeptida which is will folded into form of 3D. And then the structure of enzyme have active site. Dia ada active site which is a specific configuration that complement with the specific substrate molecule. Dalam erti kata yang lebih mudah adalah active site enzyme ini dia adalah spesifik yang mana komplement dengan substrate punya active site pula. Bentuknya mesti komplement, mesti sesuai padan. Itulah yang difahamkan bahawa substrate ini dia mewakili seperti kunci, manakala enzyme pula represent the lock. Which is sebab tu kalau kamu ada mangga dekat loker kamu kan, so mangga dekat loker kamu tak akan boleh dibuka oleh kunci loker kawan kamu yang lain. So that's why dia mesti gunakan yang spesifik. Next is the same thing that we have discussed in the previous slide, which is the mechanism of enzyme. Involve the enzyme will bind at the substrate. It will form the enzyme substrate complex. After the reaction, the enzyme remain its shape while the product will be formed. So this shows the lock and key hypothesis. Okey, cikgu ringkaskan, dalam mekanisme of enzyme ini melibatkan enzyme dia akan bind dengan substrate dan membentuk enzyme substrate complex. So selepas tindak balas tersebut, what will happen is the product will form, produk akan dihasilkan, dan substrate tadi pun dah tak ada, cuma yang remain seperti original tadi adalah enzyme. Ini anda gambar rajah ini membuktikan antara general karakteristik of the enzyme. Yang pertama adalah enzyme itu dia highly specific, kemudian active site juga specific, product is formed, kemudian enzyme itu dia remain unchanged after the process, and then kemudian dia juga adalah reversible. Here also another examples for the lock and key hypothesis to help you to understand this subtopic better. Which is the first one, you see the diagram shows that the specific substrate will approach to the enzyme, and then number 2 shows that the substrate bind with the active site to form enzyme substrate complex. And the last one is the third one, the reaction take place. So the reaction will occur, the product is created, which is the product is formed. And then the product will leave the active site after the reactions is completed. And the structure of the enzyme still remain the same. Next, we will discuss about the activation energy. So what is activation energy? That is the energy that needed to break the bond in the substrate molecule before the reaction occur. You understand before that substrate will form a new product. So how does it form? Dia akan break down the structure of the substrate. Iaitu nak pecahkan jalinan itu, nak pecahkan substrate itu, dia perlukan tenaga. Itulah yang dimaksudkan dengan activation energy. So with the presence of enzyme, apa yang enzyme ni akan buat adalah dia akan bantu lowering the activation energy. Sebab apa? Sebab most reactions in the cell require high activation energy. So that's why with the presence of the enzyme, it will lowering the activation energy. So that's why the process will become faster, become rapid, and the product can be produced dengan banyak. So therefore, the rate of biochemical reaction in the cell will accelerate. So you kena faham balik what is biochemical reaction, iaitu the transformation from of one molecule to a different molecule inside a cell. Okay, so that's all for today's lesson, which is we have discussed about the mechanism of enzyme, lock and key, and also the activation energy. So stay tuned for the next subtopic. So with that, good luck and